This does not. Well, I've never seen like the microwavable ones. Coffee Express? Weird. I'll go put the stuff in the car. I haven't seen microwavable ones, but um, I know that like I know my parents went through like this phase where they were like huge into like pork rinds, and depending on like the bag that you got, sometimes they just tasted like burnt oil and stuff. It was so bad. Um, it kind of like put me off it for like a long time. But also there's a lot of like carvery kind of like food court meat cooking butcher place type things here that I don't know what the fuck I call them apart from a carvery. So if you don't know what that is, I guess Google it. Um, but yeah, there's a heap of those that do like just huge slabs of like pork rinds and shit like that. Big like chunks of crackling and shit. I haven't like bought one in like the last decade because obviously I haven't been able to like eat meat and shit. But I'm kind of curious about it now, and I'm like, I haven't bought it, and I don't know if I want to try because what if it's like overly salty and oily and burnt flavory and like it could be just really bad. It could also be amazing, and then what then? Like I'll always want them whenever I see them, you know. And then it's a matter of like affording it or being able to eat it. I don't know. Sorry, this is what I think of when I like see stuff out in like the wild and shit. Is I'm like, oh yeah, I could try that, but what if I like it? Um, Also, I don't know if this is gonna fill up the boot, but we're gonna get pretty fucking close. So let's get the not the bandages, lime soda and stuff. Chuck it all in there. But at what cost? Well, that's exactly the thing. Is if I like it, then I'll want it, and the thing is like basically like living in a state of kind of semi-survival for the last couple of decades and stuff financially and whatever, like you kind of just get used to not wanting things, and needs very quickly become like, is it actually more of a want to want like a nicer quality thing or like this particular food versus like a staple that's going to last like a week kind of thing. So yeah, it's a different kind of mindset to approach the whole equation too in the first place. Um, but yeah, the last thing I need is to actually like something and then be like, ugh, I can't just casually get that. Um, we might fit everything in here. No? Okay. So, what about the pan? No? Okay, so the pan and the soft drink I'm gonna have to chuck in the car. But that's okay. We'll chuck that in there. The boot is full. When she's done with that, realistically, I should make her sleep, but if I can find a place inside that doesn't have zombies, I can make her sleep in there. Now that the window and stuff is open. The other thing, too, is if that door is, like, busted open, if the window's busted open, it's not really a safe place. Not saying that a glass building is a safe place, but it's safer when it's, like, fully sealed up, you know? Okay, okay. I know you're exhausted. I know you want sleep. I'm sure all of these have just got money in it. I'm not really that interested in that. I don't know what I read first here, but I saw crackle and gum, and I just thought I saw like crack gum. That's what I read. I'm like, wait a minute, what did I just see? But yeah, I guess go to your local Gigamart for some crack gum, I guess. See what it does to your life. Paperback, nah. Canned stuff and other stuff, yeah. Stocking up on this shit now, because if I can manage her, like, weight and her health and her fitness and all this business, we might be able to not have to raid multiple fucking gigamarts at a time to be able to keep her fed. Because that's what I had to do last time, is I didn't know that you're not supposed to just keep feeding them every time they're, like, slightly hungry. And, which, 100% relatable. But, yeah. No, I got to a point where she obviously needed to be fed all the time. And I had to go and, like, I don't know, I think every servo and every other grocery store I had to just try to take out as much as I could, just to keep her fed. I'd also like to sit her down and see if she is interested in eating some chives, because I haven't done that yet. Foundation, makeup, brown sugar. Ah yes, the sugar and the vegetable oil. Also, my partner tried Project Zomboid over Christmas, and he dabbled with like the flour and the yeast and making bread and stuff. That was fascinating because I didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh, that's just add it to a soup or something. Yeah, apparently you can make like proper fucking bread and shit. So I don't know why that wasn't immediately obvious, but I guess because I'd only ever encountered them as like rotten dough. Oh, sick, a whole burger. And a muffin. Fuck yeah. Her day is just brilliant. Let's have some apple juice and some chocolate milk. She's having the best day. Yeah, you eat that fucking muffin. Eat that before you get full again. That burger looked alright though. Could you imagine just finding like, I guess, a random burger in like your grocery store? I'm sorry, it's a weird concept to me here. But anyway, you take that. She didn't drink her chocolate milk, but this is fine. Okay, all of those are empty. She's got extra water. She's definitely got a full belly. Like I said, I don't really mind getting her to eat all the fresh shit. Gonna eat that fucking croissant, or we're gonna take it. I don't give a shit which one you're doing. Take it. You can eat it. I don't know. You can flip it. You can pretend it's a fucking phone. I don't care. Just as long as we take that with us. Did that go in my inventory? That did not. Hold on. Where was that croissant? Did it go on the floor? She may have eaten it. Oh, there it is. Okay, she didn't get quite that far. She also didn't have a juice. This is fine. Oh, there's fresh butter. Oh, there's yogurt. Fuck yeah. You can eat your yogurt because that shit will go off. That's full. Start stacking it in the satchel. What else we got? We got cow's milk in here too. I'll tell you what, she's going to probably... Yeah, she's definitely going to go up in weight doing this. This is kind of the point. Get her as full as we can. There's fresh cheese. That will kind of go off in a bit. The eggs come with us, so... I guess she can eat the cheese. The cheese could go in a recipe. I know it kind of like half lasts a day. I am also curious. I've never had her awake overnight, and I don't know if there's a point in time where the lights just turn off if you never sleep, as opposed to like maybe it's a thing that only goes off when you sleep, because I imagine that there would be game servers where the, you know, we have like you don't sleep, so it's got to go off anyway, kind of thing. That's my thought process for it. There is lard. There's fresh lard. She's getting a bit overweight with stuff. Okay, now we're going inventory only. We are cleaning this place out though. We'll go in through the back in a moment and we'll get it all just completely empty. She could probably eat that croissant now. I'll also make her eat like the yogurts and shit because they go off pretty quickly. Although I could go for some yogurt. I'd love some yogurt. I keep forgetting to buy some because like, I don't know. I don't like none of that fucking like, I don't know, tangy Greek yogurt shit, or what's the other one? There's like the protein nasty ones that taste like they are like powder grounded into milk, stuff like that. I don't like none of those. I like the old school kind of oh, what do you call it? The old like yogurts that have clearly got sugar in them. You know, the not healthy shit. But yeah, around here, I don't know if it's just the demographic of the area, but a lot of people have gone like really heavy into like the Greek yogurt and the protein yogurts and stuff like that. And I'm like, I just want fucking yogurt, you know? I just want to be able to like, oh, I would have loved to have given it that. The carrot cake and the strawberry cake would have been nice. Yeah, I would love to just be able to like walk in and be like, I just want yogurt, and like get like old school sugary shit you used to get growing up. Sure, aluminium foil would be useful for something. But yeah, the only way I can get it is if I either buy it in a 4-liter tub, which fuck that, I'm never going to finish that. Like, it would expire before I could even consider eating it. Or they come in like individual little tubs, which are not cheap. so I should probably take that garbage bag. Although, does it have stuff? It does have stuff in it. Okay, what are you struggling with? You should definitely be eating right now. Let's chow down on the cucumber. Cucumber and yogurt actually doesn't sound that bad, honestly. It's kind of like a dip. I feel like cleaning liquid would be useful. I didn't take it from somewhere else in the burger place, I forgot. And I could put more shit in the car if I needed to. Let's see, there's rotten chicken, there's a couple of aluminium foil knife. I mean, that chicken's pretty green. Oregano. I think I've got oregano already. I don't know if I took a cutting board, but I don't know if I've got many knives back home. Okay, we should probably walk this back out. Oh, there's a rotten little fish. And there's a lobster. I think I've seen a lobster in game. I haven't seen a full fish yet. I haven't done fishing. So that's kind of neat. Let's go put this in the car. And I do want to get to the back of the place. I know how tired she is. But I know that there's no space in the boot. But I'm going to go in through the side and try to put some stuff in the back seats. So, probably not that stuff. Hold on. Well, eggs and flour and shit can go in here. I'm not going to snack on those. The yogurt I will. The fillet knife and the garbage bag won't. We'll see how we go with space. We should be able to get some of this out of here. Let's see, we've still got a yogurt there. There's lard, there's all sorts of stuff. I kind of want to eat, like, I want her to eat, like, most of this stuff, but we'll just get it into the car for the moment. What else have I got on me? We've got eggs that have got to go in here. Probably the cartons can too. She's got a while to do this. Hold on. I realized I can speed her up. There we go. Cool. Are we out of space? Sort of. That can fit. That won't fit. What about the yogurt? They'll fit. Eggs? No. Okay, that seat's junked up. Let's start putting stuff on the other back seat. I do want to keep that cucumber with us because we're going to eat that when we go back inside. Have I got water on me? Both of those are empty. Cool beans. Okay. Let's grab everything. Speed you up. And do I have anything else in here? I've got cow's milk in here to go in there. She's still working on her stuff. And I should probably fill up these water bottles because we are drinking it, so... Is she done? She's still not doing the cow's milk. It won't fit. Okay. What about in the glove box? Yeah. Nobody store your cow's milk in the glove box. It's a really good way to, like, I don't know, get a stinky car. Okie dokie. I'd love to make her sleep, but she's just got to bear with it. I feel like this is the last night she'll have power. Or, like, one of the last couple of nights. So, yeah. Alright. Let's get our ass back in there. Eat that. Also, whenever I hear that noise, it sounds to me like one of those, like, alarms that are about to go off. Or, like, somebody's making, like, a fake bird call to try to, like, communicate with another player or something. That's what it sounds like to me. Because that doesn't sound like any fucking bird I know of. Then again, I'm not American, so maybe it does sound like a bird. Also, I'm not ripping on Americans. Nobody take offense to that. I'm just saying I'm not familiar with all of your demographic of bird noises. For all I know, like, what do we have? Like, there's some fucking shoebill thing that sounds like a freaking AK. And then in Australia, we've got fucking giggle chickens, so there's that. What else we got? Rotten leg. Salt. I probably don't super need salt. We got a water. I could have used some of the detergent. I don't think the detergent lets you clean yourself. Baking soda, yeast. We'll take that. I also find it hilarious that the yeast is just like a little pilot dust. Like, I feel like that's so not right. Where's the light bulb in here? That's for out there. I can't run fast. Alright, well, here's hoping no zombies. Here's hoping no zombies. There's an upstairs to this. My understanding there's only like a roof bit to it. Where the fuck is the light switch? I can't see. Oh, it's over there. Okay, well there's through the darkness again. Sorry, is automated. I guess so. There's a Jack, empty glass bottle. Jack would be good for some car shit, but I don't really want her to like take that at the moment, but I guess probably should grab it. It sounds like a small child. It's very scary. Oh yeah. I was gonna say like we have like all kinds of creatures, I guess. Australia's got some special sounding animals, but I don't know. I don't think we have like. Oh no, wait, we have one. We've got I think they're Kulu or something. It's every so often in summer you guys will hear me talk about it. It sounds like there's like somebody screaming outside, and all it actually is this like fucking bird coming back to like the street annually, and it sounds like there's like a woman like I don't know screaming in like concern and stuff, or wailing. It's quite creepy, but I don't know, once we realize what it is, it stops being as creepy. It just, like, if you go for a walk at night, it is kind of, like, unnerving to have this bird square up with you in the middle of the street or whatever. But, like, fucking most things in Australia just square up with you anyway, so it's fine. It's kind of sort of the usual here, you know? Like I said earlier this week, Azula, my cat, was just, like, jumping on the couch to jump up to her cat stand. And, you know, there was a huntsman on the back of the couch. So it's apparently quite large. I was asleep. My partner was awake and had to fight this one off this time. But, yeah, it went for her. She's a full-size cat. She's like 7 kilos a cat, and it went for her. So, you know, depends depends what you got in Australia. My guess is that thing was hungry if it was going for her. Or it was defending a clutch. I don't know. One of the two. There's yellow screen. Mouse cries in the middle of the night, so it sounds like a little kid at your window and it's scary. I've also heard of like certain areas of the world that have like bobcats and stuff, and those things sound terrifying. And I'm like, in all cases, like you can't tell if it's a person or a bobcat, but it's like, you know what, it's too dark to find out today kind of thing. It's a maybe later issue. I'll just get this one open over here. I'll get the doors unlocked, because I think this is only up to the roof. Hold on. It's a whole thing up here. Hold on. This is not quite what I was expecting. Oh, she's got pie. She's getting food. Fuck yeah. I don't care what kind of pie it is. It's literally just cake. This is also cake to me. It says it's pie, but it's clearly fucking cake. I think I got the drink out of there. Hold on. No, I didn't. We'll pick that up in a minute. I'll put that in there, actually. And she's hungry. She's ridiculously. I'm so glad they can't die from being like exhausted. If they ever added that in, I will immediately just crumple. I'll tell you that much. Because my character, my poor character, I walk her around so much. Also, okay, here's a legitimate question. I keep finding like paper clips. How fucking useful are these things or not? Because I find them like everywhere, and they're always like singular as well. So it makes me kind of question, like with the nails, is it just like a big box of paper clips at some point, and are they relevant for like MacGyvering some kind of unique tool that kind of like, I don't know, lets you poke zombies from the left or something? Like, fuck knows. Either way, I'm curious. I would like to know. Sorry, sometimes like a sentence will like dawn on me what I just said like a moment later. I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe that's what used to make fishing hooks. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can see that being useful, because all I've seen so far is like the occasional singular paperclip kind of thing. Although that would have to be a pretty heavy duty paperclip or a pretty fucking weak fish. That's my thoughts on it. Alright, well, we're in the final straight of the Gigamart, and to my knowledge, I think we've still got power since we got light in here. So, We'll just get what we can. We'll take this back, and then she's gonna have the sleep of her fucking life. And I'm guessing that's when we're gonna start losing electricity and crap. I also, when she goes for her sleep, I do want to disable her alarm. I'd like to get her to like get like a whole night's sleep. Like start in the afternoon. Basically like do what I do. Start in the afternoon and then like sleep. This is what I do like on a fucking Saturday night. Generally, I start sleeping in the afternoon. I sleep overnight and then I sleep into like the mid-morning or late afternoon of the next day. Because I don't usually sleep Friday to Saturday. So I'm normally like awake from Thursday. And yeah, that's how that kind of like works out. Also, I'll just top up her water before we go home. Because we've got everything we can get here. I kind of want to take like these. I assume that they're useful for like just generic cleaning stuff. What do we got? We got, oh, there's salami and shit in here. Hold on a second. I wasn't expecting stuff to be kind of usable. Salami. I'm not taking the sausages. Sausages rotten. Bologna's rotten. I haven't had bologna for like nearly 2 decades now that I think about it. This fish intrigues me. Alright. Well, that's about what we can get out of this place. I do feel like maybe if she can carry it, I'll grab... I would like to get seeds out of these. I know it's rotted, but like... I'd love to be able to just be like, okay, well, I'm going to grow chili plants. That would be epic. Sorry. Yeah, I would probably enjoy doing like the growing like spicy stuff. Also, let's take that bath towel too. Okay. So, I wanted to take that because I will probably wash her at some point. There is a spare hacksaw, small brush. Fuck knows what I need a small brush for. Empty pan, spatula. Pillow. Let's take that extra pillow. Okay. I also thought there was like a little toy, like a teddy or some shit in here. And I'm like, I'm not that like huge on like taking shit like that. But I kind of thought about like taking shit and decorating like the house a little bit. But like, I don't know. Okay. This will do for now. What was that? There was one that had like yeast and shit on it, flour and stuff. I might have missed one. That's fine. Okie dokie. We've got plenty of stuff. We've got lots of fuel. We have a generator. We have some water, no water supply yet. So I do need to find me some pots and pans. We have, I think I said working car, but I guess I could fill it up a little bit more. There is a servo on the way home up here, but it may be full of zombie. Plus, there is... I didn't go fully through the tool place. Oh, that's actually a lot more zombie than I thought. I didn't go through that place either. Hold on. We'll do a lap. I don't want to deal with the zombies while she's super overloaded. I might just come back for it, honestly. I was going to get her some fuel. And I was going to get like the extra cans from the other place. But I realized that she's so overloaded and she's so tired that she'll probably die or get bitten. So I'd rather take her... Ooh, hold on, fresh taxi. What's going on with this taxi? It's a nice looking taxi. Just run the zombies over with the car. I can, but it diminishes the boot capacity and my hood's kind of already fucked and I've got like a nice engine. I want to keep a car that has some capacity. If I wanted to just run them over, I would probably go up to my other cars that I've got parked outside the school, grab those and come down and do some spinnies on them. But I don't want to swap over the car and come back down and have it all sick. I don't want it to like conk out kind of thing if I can. Give me this for a hot second. Yeah, there's no fuel in this. Hold on. What was the engine like? Hang 10 for a sec. I recall it having an okay something. I just don't remember what the something was. I thought it was the engine. Okay, engine's mint. Good shit battery. I think apart from boot and gas tanks kind of crap, could fill this up and do some spinnies. I could also steal its windshield, it's mint. Or I could transplant half the stuff from this car into it. Let me have a look at this one. Because I could put fuel in that and then mark it as a car that I can take for later if I need it. Because doing that now, I would rather do that and then go fill up my gas tanks and stuff for this. Yeah. Its battery and engine still good, even though the rest of it's kind of shit. Although its gas tank's getting pretty crap. I could transplant that into the other one, but this is 78. I'll grab the fuel can. I'm going to put fuel in it, but this is, the engine is at 78. What's the other one? Where's my fuel cans? There's a hose. I might have left my fuel cans at home. I did indeed. Okay, hold on. I know I left that car running for just a second. Where am I? There's another car with keys here. I could walk back down to it with fuel, or like I said, I could zip over and get it some fuel. I just need to turn it off. This looks like a survivor house too. So there's probably some, maybe some good stuff in it. Let's turn that off. Let's pop your key back on the car. Okay. So I'm gonna need a fuel can. I might be worth coming back down and putting some fuel in it while the pumps run, but to be fair, I could just use the generator and stuff later. Alright, let's get this home. Yeah, I've got a couple of good cars around the place. I see no point in wasting a car that has good engine, good battery and stuff, even if like the rest of it's mostly shit. That looks like where those survivors went to too. I will like take various cars over time, but for the moment, like I said, up here, where is it? We're nearly at the school. Up at the school, I've got 2 cars parked that are kind of semi-trashed, and I use them to mow down like quite a substantial amount of zombies. And I do want to go mow down a substantial amount of zombies, but I also want to make sure that she gets some sleep. She is like ridiculously tired, so she should be weak and shit. It is nice that I can absolutely hoon along here, but, you know. Oh! I was wondering if I was able to drift this thing. And anyway, no, you can't drift your car. But, I don't think that helped her help. I was going to make her sleep, but we might wait. So, I hate making the pile. What? Most of this is